This is the heart of Nigeria's legislative process, where the nation's most pressing issues are debated and decided upon. The Nigerian Senate, a place where passionate debate flourishes, laws are made, and the future of the nation is shaped. Here, every voice matters, and every decision counts. And occasionally, things get as dramatic as a telenovela. Picture this. It's a Tuesday afternoon in Abuja, and the air is thick with anticipation. Senators are seated, the gallery is full, and everyone is waiting for the next big moment. No, not for groundbreaking legislation, but for another episode in the ongoing saga of Senator Natasha Akpabio and Senate President Godswill Akpabio. Their exchanges have become the stuff of legend, filled with fiery rhetoric and sharp retorts. Grab your popcorn, folks, because this is one political showdown you won't want to miss. The stakes are high, the tension is palpable, and the drama is real. Whether it's a heated debate over policy or a personal clash, the Nigerian Senate never fails to deliver a spectacle. But beyond the drama, the Senate is a place of collaboration and compromise. It's where different perspectives come together to find common ground and work towards the betterment of the nation. Every session is a blend of conflict and cooperation, making it a fascinating arena of democracy in action. So, stay tuned and keep watching. The Nigerian Senate is not just a place of governance. It's a living, breathing entity that reflects the hopes, dreams, and challenges of the Nigerian people. Welcome to the Nigerian Senate, where history is made every day.
In this corner we have Senator Natasha Akpabio, a woman who doesn't mince words and isn't afraid to stand up for what she believes in. In the other corner, the Senate President himself, Godswill Akpabio, a man known for his commanding presence and, shall we say, colorful personality. These two have a history, a past filled with disagreements and clashes of opinion. But lately things have escalated to a whole new level. So, what's the latest drama? Well, it seems Senator Akpabio has accused Senate President Akpabio of harassment, and not just any kind of harassment, folks. We're talking about the kind that makes HR departments sweat. Apparently, things got so bad that Akpabio actually promised Natasha's husband, Emmanuel Uduaghan, that he'd put an end to it. Now, we all know how reliable those political promises can be, right? Well, let's just say Emmanuel was not impressed with Akpabio's inability to keep his word. I mean, this is his wife we're talking about. So what does Emmanuel do? He goes full-on protective husband mode and airs all the dirty laundry in public. We're talking press conferences, interviews, the whole shebang. He basically called out Akpabio for breaking his promise and making his wife feel unsafe. Mic drop. As you can imagine, this whole thing is blown up. Akpabio, of course, denies the allegations, and to make matters even juicier, his wife has jumped into the ring too. That's right, she's filed lawsuits against Senator Akpabio, claiming defamation and whatnot. It seems everyone's lawyer is about to have a very busy and profitable year. Stay tuned, folks, because this legal battle is just getting started. Now I know what you're thinking. Trevor, is this just a one-time thing, or do these two have a history? Well, my friends, you ask the right questions. You see, Natasha and Akpabio have been clashing long before this whole harassment thing went down. They've butted heads over everything from legislative motions to Akpabio's, shall we say, interesting choice of words during Senate sessions. Speaking of Akpabio's choice of words, remember that time he compared the Nigerian Senate to a nightclub? It was one of those moments that left everyone in the room stunned and a bit confused. Yeah, not his finest moment. The analogy was met with a mix of laughter, shock, and outright disapproval from his fellow senators. It was as if he had momentarily forgotten the gravity of the institution he was addressing. Apparently, Senator Akpabio was trying to speak her mind on some important issue, something that clearly needed the Senate's full attention and respect. And Akpabio basically told her to sit down and be quiet because the Senate wasn't a nightclub. His words were not only dismissive but also quite patronizing, undermining the seriousness of the discussion at hand. Now, I'm no politician, but I'm pretty sure comparing a place where laws are made to a place where people go to dance and drink is not the best look. Just saying. The Senate is supposed to be a place of decorum and serious debate, not a venue for casual and flippant remarks. The incident sparked a lot of discussions both within the Senate and among the public. People started questioning the level of respect and professionalism within the Nigerian political system. Many citizens felt that such comments were indicative of a larger issue, where the seriousness of governance is sometimes overshadowed by personal egos and lack of decorum. Political analysts weighed in, suggesting that Akpabio's comment was a reflection of the casual attitude some politicians have towards their roles. It was a wake-up call for many, highlighting the need for more respect and seriousness in political discourse. Just saying. Especially in the Senate. So, there you have it, folks, the ongoing saga of Natasha, Akpabio, and the Nigerian Senate. This story has been unfolding for quite some time now, and it seems like every day brings a new twist or turn. From heated debates on the Senate floor to behind-the-scenes maneuvering, the drama never seems to end. It's a story filled with accusations, denials, lawsuits, and counter-lawsuits. Each side has its own version of the truth, and it's hard to know who to believe. The media has had a field day with this, dissecting every statement and every move made by the key players involved, and enough drama to make your head spin. The arguments have been intense, with voices raised and tempers flaring. It's like watching a high-stakes game of chess where every move is calculated and every word is scrutinized. The tension is palpable, and it's clear that there's a lot at stake. But beyond all the juicy gossip, this whole thing raises some serious questions about respect, accountability, and the treatment of women in positions of power. Natasha's case has brought to light some troubling issues that need to be addressed. How do we ensure that women are treated fairly and with respect in the political arena? What measures can be put in place to hold people accountable for their actions? And the treatment of women in positions of power. It's not just about Natasha, it's about all women who aspire to leadership roles. They deserve to be treated with dignity and respect, and their contributions should be valued. This situation has sparked a much-needed conversation about gender equality and the challenges that women face in politics. Let's hope that, at the end of the day, justice is served, and that the truth comes to light. It's important that the legal process is followed, and that everyone gets a fair hearing. The outcome of this case could have far-reaching implications, not just for the individuals involved, but for the entire political system. And maybe, just maybe, everyone in the Nigerian Senate learns to play nice. It's a tall order, but one can hope. After all, they are there to serve the people, and it's in everyone's best interest for them to work together harmoniously. Cooperation and mutual respect are key to making progress and achieving meaningful change, or at least, try to keep the drama to a dull roar. Politics will always have its share of disagreements and conflicts, but it's important to keep things civil. Constructive debate and healthy discourse are essential for a functioning democracy. Let's hope that the focus shifts from personal vendettas to the issues that really matter. Because seriously, folks, there's important work to be done. The challenges facing the country are numerous and complex, and it's crucial that the Senate stays focused on finding solutions. From economic development to social justice, there are many pressing issues that need attention. Let's hope that the senators can put aside their differences and work together for the greater good. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.